how much yoga I have to do to take a shower? This is ridiculous. Oh, I gotta do the link.
Although they did finally turn the air conditioning on in my building, and it felt really good to be able to turn the temperature all the way down on my thermostat.
I have 3 of 5 air conditioners in right now. We don't have central air, and I live upstairs, and it's like 10 degrees hotter in my house than it is outside at all times.
You should get a couple portable just to bring with you room to room.
I'm having issues trying to share this.
Oh yeah, we should probably share this.
You can hear everybody opening it up at the same time and all the music starting. I can't ever share it from the link that Andrew sends me.
Yeah, you can't share it from the messaging app. I don't know why he does that.
Ah!
I'm gonna go with my home screen. Come on! Alright.
Come on.
Come on.
Anyone else feel like we peaked with Nigel Barker?
Never.
You guys peaked 10 days ago when I left the show.
Yeah, that show right after that was...
It was next level.
Yeah. Felt like we just had like a weight that had been holding us back, you know, just really took off.
Leave Jake alone.
Jake knows I love him.
Leave my boo alone.
Roast Eternal.
Roast Eternal.
Roast Eternal is always
Yeah, you guys aren't lying.
said.
This thing's fucking completely different since the last time I was on.
What is? What are you talking about?
I can't share this damn thing.
Oh.
Yeah, you just go to the Andrew Z in the Morning page and share it from there. I've
I
never
just-
been able to
Ready
share it from the
dropping
message.
F-bombs.
I just shared it to Andrew Z TV on accident, not my page. Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on.
It's okay, Donnie. You're pretty. You don't need to be smart.
Aww.
Okay, can you hear
So-
me now?
Hey, sugar!
Hey,
You're still auto-tuning.
man, I don't know what's going on with this internet.
The lizard people are tired of you talking stuff.
I don't think that's true.
Imagine if this was happening during last night's show.
Oh, hell no. I would have killed myself.
Hi, Ken Lanning of Alliance Clubhouse. Hi, Mama Judy.
Hey, Mama Judy.
Hi, Tony D. I got to check out Tony D's show last weekend. Did you guys get to listen? Anybody have a chance to?
I've not done anything other than be at a restaurant.
Jake, you should go to his page and love his voice.
I checked out. He sent me a couple links I checked out, but I didn't get to listen to the full show.
Ah,
Let's
okay.
see. Alright, let's see if that works.
Oh, we got ourselves a full house tonight. It's going to be a good show. I can just feel it in my bones. My bones. This
old
I think that's
bones.
rickets or something.
Arthritis.
Scurvy.
Osteoporosis.
All right, okay.
He definitely doesn't have any deficiencies. Forget rickets and scurvy. He eats everything.
This portion
He's
of the
not
show
deficient.
brought to you part by Bears Auto Detail, Toledo's newest auto detail spot, where they start them at $20 with the keyword Andrew Z. Hit me up if you want to get a hold of Bears Auto Detail.
I have to hit him up because I went to go pick up groceries today for my grocery delivery, and I had to apologize to the lady, please don't judge my messy car because my kids are pigs, but it was in the front seat too. So what do I say for that?
My kids drive sometimes.
Yeah, they threw stuff up forward.
This portion of the show brought to you part by Lufka all natural skincare and household cleaners, reusable household products, natural charcoal toothpaste, body scrubs, soaps, lotions, essential oils, and so much more. Check them out at the Country Charm Shop.
They have
in
hand sanitizer.
in Perrysburg. Glick Electrical Services. Glick Electrical provides services to both commercial and residential clients. Their services range from installing simple light fixtures to installing generators in factories. They do it all and provide you amazing service. Call them today. And New Power Property Services, your cleaner for houses, apartments, restaurants, businesses. They clean and sanitize. Give them a call.
What would you charge for a soul? Like a good soul cleaning?
A soul cleaning? Colleen?
There is no help for you, Tiefel.
Damn.
Just drink a quarter cup of bleach and stick a light in your ass. You'll be
Like a
fine.
2014 Soul with 40,000 miles on it.
Yeah, no, his soul's total. There's no, just total it out. It's done.
Here we go.
Screw me, I only had liability.
Feature presentation. This is Ed McMahon. And now, here's Andrew.
Here we go.
Andrew Z. I love that Andrew Z. I said Andrew Z. In the morning, it's time to wake up. Andrew Z. In the morning, yeah. Come on.
I need my coffee.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Wednesday, May 27th, 2020, in the year of our Lord. We have a full show tonight. Next to me is Chris Tiefel. Over on the other side, Denny Crum. In the middle row, Jake Dickey. Center square where he belongs, Donnie P. Colleen Z over next to him. In the bottom row, it's Southside Gina. And playing the power bottom tonight is Toledo's drag queen, Sugar the Mime.
Andrew Z. In the morning.
Nigel Barker last night, Donnie P tonight. This show just has so many good looking
And Jake Dickey.
And Jake Dickey.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Dickey's,
Man.
yeah, Jake Dickey's band's back
The,
together.
the hotness of the guys on this show is just oof.
It's all
Man.
that beard power.
Yeah, I bring down the
And I
average
tune
a
in.
lot.
All right, make sure you
The
guys,
beard power doubled.
make sure you guys use your handsies. Okay, so Colleen is talking to my mom today, and she says, she's trying to be like, oh, because we bought a Soda Stream, one of those make your sodas at home.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
How much dust has it gotten?
No, we use it quite often, actually, I have to admit. And Colleen's like, since we bought this, I just don't drink that much soda anymore. This has been amazing. Well, just trying to justify her $100 purchase. I'm looking at.
That is a spot-on impersonation of the woman you hope to sleep with in the future.
She's talking about. I'm looking at her like she's crazy. I'm like, well, you've cut back on your soda consumption because your alcohol consumption has quadrupled. There's no time for soda when you're drinking at 8 a.m. You would have to be drinking 672 ounces of liquid to get any soda in whatsoever. Just to take out our recyclables once a week now, it's taking 2 men. Perrysburg is having to send 2 men just to take out our recyclables because there's so many cans and bottles in there.
Your mama helps.
Yeah, okay. That's what she always says. That's her go-to. Go ahead, Donnie P.
Well, that's the $1 million idea right there is the White Claw Soda Stream.
You can make them in the Soda Stream.
You can. All it takes is juice, vodka, and water. And
You're not supposed to look like a kid on Christmas, Colleen.
I know.
That's amazing.
It is.
She looks like she just came downstairs and saw the tree.
Alcohol is her tree. Alcohol is her tree.
Quarantined with Andrew. You bet.
Hey,
it
but
is.
Colleen, I got a challenge for you. For just 1 week.
If it involves not drinking and being quarantined with Andrew, ain't happening.
No. Have 2 waste baskets. One for you, one for Andrew's mom. At the end of the week, see which one's filled more.
Yes.
Colleen's going to cheat. She's going to start putting some of some of hers and Andrew's mom's.
Of course.
Do you know Maxine?
She can wake up at 2 a.m.
Denny?
It's got to be
Denny?
even.
Yeah, what's that?
Do you know Maxine?
I think I've met her like a couple times.
Maxine will cheat and throw them in Colleen's.
100%.
But I mean, it's amazing that Colleen hasn't actually turned to harder drugs for having to deal with Andrew.
Right.
So
Right.
Right, and here's the thing is, like, I love his mom to death. I do. I absolutely love her to death. But quarantined with her son, bro, I've told her like 10 times, I'm like, please get your kid. Please get your kid. Please, dear God, get your kid.
Donnie Pico.
Well, yeah, this after that whole week of the test with the 2 different cans,
Yeah.
the recycling is going to have like 5 cardboard case bins, and then each garbage can is going to have 1 White Claw can in it. Like, it doesn't quite add up.
No, it doesn't. Go ahead, Jake.
Man, you guys are still quarantining. That's cute. That's so 2019.
I know. So I went to.
April.
I know. I went to the store today. I realized no one is taking it serious anymore. When I went to the store today, and well, not the store. I went to a shop. I had to go get Colleen her little drink, and there were 12 people in this shop. 12 people. I was the only one with a mask on. I'm like, no.
Wow.
Apparently that's over.
yeah, I would say I went to Kroger and I would say less than a third of us had masks on.
Yeah, I'm glad we cured it. That was good. Good job, everybody.
Yeah,
As we
that second wave is just
it's like it magically went away.
Yeah, he's just like he said.
It just disappeared.
Once you stop talking about it, I guess it just goes away. I mean, you know, we did just pass 100,000 deaths, but it's 100,000. What are you?
Who's counting?
Yeah, please.
Tyranny.
Just look how stupid Americans are. I mean, lose 100,000 of them. What is a big deal? Gina, go ahead.
I didn't mean to. Like, I had this finger spasm or something. It just, I was raising my hand.
We know you have FFS. It's fat finger syndrome. It's
No.
a thing.
I know. I got to keep my hand off the mouse or something.
Donnie, go ahead.
So I know it's not really a great source of news, but I get most of my news from Yahoo.com.
So do I.
That was a good
I don't know.
source.
It's not
Because
bad.
they have I don't know. They've got a good mix of like the horriblest things in the world that are, that's actually happening, and then they sprinkle in a couple of
Cute bunnies.
almost good news stories. Yeah, but I think I mentioned it before, but I figured off of what Andrew just said, it's a good time to bring it back up.
Mhm.
There was an article where the headline was the 2 most common ways that pandemics end. Do you guys remember this? Did I say this?
No.
And I'm like, oh my God, here it is. This is what I've been waiting for. Like, this is like the hope, the glimmer, the light at the end of the tunnel. I click on it, and literally it was like,
Tell me you got rickrolled.
no, but it like the first one was like, well, eventually, like less and less people get sick and they find a cure, or the second one was people just stop worrying about it. How is that a real end to a thing? Like, people just stop worrying about it? Like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't even understand how that pandemic is over.
I don't know when you saw it, but you thought it was crazy. But here it is.
Right, and it was right. That was the thing. It was like a month ago.
As much as you were laughing at it, and then you're like, "Wow, that was right. It's so crazy." I thought it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Go ahead, Colleen.
I would just like to say that Morning Brew is amazing, and they email you every morning with little things about the news. That way I don't actually have to listen to what Andrew's watching.
Go ahead, Jake.
Man, it's nice to be back out in public and be back to working, but man, I have noticed how many people just don't give a shit.
2 F's. No.
They
give
don't.
0
They don't
Fs.
care, man.
No, they give 0 F's. Go ahead, Gina.
So with Donnie's news, it's too many NNYs. With Donnie's news,
Bunch of
I
D's,
just want to
You're surrounded by
all the
D's.
D's.
All the
I love all the D's too.
And they're a bunch of
Dicky.
Look at
and
that.
a bunch of nuts.
How is that not triggered sugar? Where is she?
She said something.
I just screamed. I said, I don't know what I said.
So with following Donnie's cue, I've decided I am no longer going to worry about weight loss. So when I wake up tomorrow, I will just be skinny.
Oh,
That's right.
That's how that works, right?
Josh,
Yeah.
try it. Try it for a month. See what happens.
My favorite thing is I'm not gonna worry about money today, and tomorrow I'm gonna be rich. I'm rich. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work out for you, Gina, because Andrew stopped worrying about weight loss a long time ago. And,
right? So
Ask him. He'll tell you he's thin.
so Gina, we're talking about my mom. What's going on with your mom?
So I caught my mom sneaking out of the house. So I told you guys before, she calls me Hitler, and she like posts pleas on Facebook, like cries for help, like Gina's holding us prisoner. Like she posts these things on Facebook. She posts a picture of an old lady in a cage and said, "This is what she's doing to me." I had to drop something off to her, but I didn't tell her like I was going to drop anything off. I was going to surprise her. So I went over there, and she was. I had just went to Swig, and she was commenting on my post, my Facebook post. So like she's at home. Mm-hmm. So I go to her house, and both cars are there, and nobody's there. So like Dubs was with me, and he walks around the back of the house. We're looking in the windows. I'm like, where is she? You know, like that. So she had told me about 4 or 5 days before this that she was thinking about going over to my uncle's house to visit because she misses her brother. And I said, you know, it's a bad idea. They just got back from Florida, so they decided not to go. So I'm like, oh, she's there. Like she went and she's on Facebook acting like she's at home. So knew she had to be somewhere with internet, you know, because like, you know, she has old people phones, so it doesn't really have data. Yeah. So I'm like, babe, we're going to their house. Like I'm gonna stand out back and just stand there and just point at her. Like I see you. So we pull up, and they have like they have one of those like enormously long driveways. So we pull down the driveway, and I pull up into the back of the house, and there she is standing on the deck with her brother and her sister, and all of their faces, all three of them go, like they're just shocked, like oh shit, like they knew. So I rolled down the window, and that's what I said. I was like, busted. And she said, so then she's like, what? I told you I was coming here. I wasn't lying to you, because she didn't answer the phone when I was on my road there. And so I'm like, you didn't tell me that you were leaving, and and she said, I didn't lie to you. I didn't hear the phone ring. And my cousin, who lives there too, comes walking out, and she said, oh, I thought Gina wasn't supposed to know you were here. So she totally got caught. Yes. And she grounded her.
How did she get over there?
My aunt picked her up and took her.
So how exactly are you punishing your life giver over this?
Well, my parents are really hard to parent. Like Andrew's lucky because his mom is quarantining with him, so he does not have to babysit her.
She sneaks out too. Dude, she sneaks out too.
Oh, she do.
She sneaks out. It's annoying.
She went to the mall the other day.
Mm-hmm.
See, parenting your parents is seriously the hardest part of quarantine. I think.
No, it is.
Mm-hmm. You guys aren't talking about parenting your parents. You're talking about being a warden to your parents.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, that's what they were to me when I was a teenager.
Yeah, flipping the script. Go ahead, Jake.
I just like to say I raised really good parents.
Your mom just gave up.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Well, it's the highest risk population that actually cares the least. My sister went through the same thing with my mom. They live in Florida. My mom and my sister live in Florida, and not that my mom doesn't care. She's taking precautions, but you know, she's doing her thing. Well, my brother-in-law, he works at a hospital. He's a doctor. So, you know, my sister is trying to protect her friends, her family. She doesn't want anyone in the house. They're not going anywhere. So my mom like just has all these tricks. She keeps trying to get into the house. She wants to see the grandkids. So like a couple weeks ago, she like dropped some stuff off at the house and just tried to nonchalantly walk into the house. And she's like, whoa, what are you doing? Like I had to like slam the door, like, wait, back up. So this is for your safety. She's like, I don't think so.
I'm not doing this for you.
I'm doing this for you.
This hurts me worse than it hurts you.
Right.
Flipping that one on him. Go ahead, Sugar.
I remember at the beginning of this, all of the articles and everybody on Facebook was like, "Oh, these millennials don't care. They're doing whatever they want." And it turns out it's all the boomers. The boomers are like, "I was in World War II. Yeah. I'm not wearing a mask."
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. I got a bunch of shout outs. Kenneth Lanning, he says the Alliance Clubhouse is on board with you. Anthony Richards is yo. What up, Anthony? Mama Judy loves you all. The whole damn gang looking good. Where's Holly? Holly is she says she's doing some work tonight.
Doing lesbian things, playing with power tools. I don't know.
Stephen Fabry, Mike Nottage, Cleaner and Dryer wants to be a sponsor of your show. Okay. Ray Baum says, "What's up?" That's a old buddy of mine.
You get Cleaner and Dryer. You can take out and trade, and they can clean up the body when you're done.
What?
I don't
That's
get
part
it.
of, they do crime scene cleanup.
He was talking to
Yeah.
Colleen, not to you.
Yeah. Did you not see my brow raise?
Dustin Smith, Sheila Cole, Colleen's mom is watching as well.
Hi, Mama Sheila.
Yeah, and I got to say hi to Kathy Dyer. Eli joined us. Let's see. Branbree, Amy Roop, Patrick Waltenberg, and a bunch. Ooh, we got a bunch tonight. So anyway, thank you all for watching. We do appreciate it. Download the app as well, or download the podcast. Follow it if you can. Okay, so I want to move on to something else. Minneapolis is on fire again tonight. This is night number 2. This, of course, follows the death on Monday by a police officer in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We've seen the video of him of the
George
officer
Floyd.
George
Floyd.
officer, but the officer on George's neck, basically with his knee. And so I mean, I think they've moved very quickly on this. Monday it happened. Tuesday they got fired. Tuesday night they said the FBI was coming in. Today the FBI is coming in, but it's not enough for.
How are they not arrested yet?
Well, maybe they're cops. I mean, you got to do
Who
some.
cares?
You got to do an
That's
investigation.
why. You want to know why they're
No,
rioting?
I
That's
know why. I mean,
No, I
so-
mean Andrew.
But
Yeah.
in 2 days, I'm okay with him not being.
Yeah, but Andrew, if you had been caught on tape with your knee on a man's neck and he ended up dead, your ass would be in a cell right now.
I understand.
Why are you yelling?
But
Because I was yelling over him.
but I don't take an oath. These guys have the oath. It's not like a normal person.
How does the
They
oath
take
stop
an-
you from going behind bars?
It's
I mean,
100%.
all I'm saying is that they take an oath. You have to trust that they're doing the right thing. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
don't
I
really
don't
support
trust that they're
but-
gonna do the
but-
right thing,
But my point
because-
is, in 2 days they're not in jail. Okay, well they're probably going to be in jail 3 days or 4 days. They're going to jail. There's an investigation being done.
Let's hope so.
I'm
But
okay
but
with
the
it.
thing, there's a long history of them not going to jail. Tamir Rice's killer is still out there. Eric Gardner's killer is still out there.
Yeah, but
I mean, there's been so many cases. I mean, and that's Philando Castile. I mean, you could seriously, we could probably do a whole show just on people who have got murdered and their murderers are still out there because they were wearing a damn badge.
Well, I understand that, but things have moved. You can't say that things didn't move a lot quicker on this than they have in past situations. Go ahead, Gina.
They're doing a great job saving face. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm going to try to not get going on this because my heart is too far involved in this, and it pisses me off beyond any. I can't even tell you. Here's first of all, let's just say this: the whitest of white things you could ever do is tell black people or brown people in general how, where, and when to protest their own equality. We cannot do that.
Well,
if it was me, if I was in their shoes, I would be tearing the whole damn world up.
Okay,
I would
well,
burn
that's
this bitch down.
That's not the way it works.
If that was
but
me.
Let me ask you a question. When does it go from protest to riot? When do you start calling it a riot?
When you protest and
When there's
protest and
looting?
protest and you do not get the results, and it's still happening, and the lady in Central Park is Emmett Till in 2020. That is what just happened. The black men in particular have been being murdered by people and police with no kind of consequence since for 400 freaking years now. It is over.
Yeah,
it is time to burn it down.
No, it's not. But you can't do that. You can't.
What can you do? What can you do? You tell
protest
the black
peacefully.
people what they can do to get the results that they have not been
You're
doing.
going to have more people.
Aren't you doing that though? Aren't you saying riot, riot, riot? But you're talking to the black community. Sorry, I went there.
No.
Yeah.
No, she's not saying
but
that.
At what point you have?
My computer desk just broke.
If you protest peace, don't stand on it. If you protest peacefully, you're going to have more people on your side than
No,
this. Yeah, that's
they have been doing that for years, and nobody is on their side. You want them to shut up and sit down. That's what you want them to. That is what white people want them to do.
Hey,
you know
Andrew,
what? Martin
hold on.
Luther King.
Gina.
Our history. because Martin Luther King Jr. didn't do it peacefully. He put little kids on the front line because he knew the police were going to hurt them.
Go ahead,
He
Danny.
did it too.
Andrew.
Go ahead, Danny.
There is no result. There's no result with police. We tried that.
Let's ask Colin Kaepernick how well his protest has gone. He's been out of the NFL for years, and that was the most peaceful protest you could possibly do. And people still hate him.
But
People are
looting
still happy he's
targets.
out of the NFL.
But they're looting Target. You know, they're looting stores.
You're
now.
talking about an extremely small percentage of
It's-
people that the
wow.
media is
There's-
focusing
I
on.
watched them. I mean, I watched
Hundreds
them
of
come in.
thousands of people are peacefully protesting and hundreds are rioting.
D-
So
D-
we're going to
Donnie-
focus on the hundreds of rioting. You know why? Because we're going to shut black people down and paint them out to be these terrible, violent people.
But my
That's
point-
what the media is doing. That's what you're doing.
Okay, but-
and I know that
but
you're
here's
hurt. I know you're not doing it on purpose, but that's what you're doing.
But here's my point: if there wasn't those 100 to focus on, then they'd be 100% in the right. They're giving it out to people to focus on them because of what
Act
they're
right
doing.
and we'll give you what you want. That's what you're saying?
I'm saying
No.
peacefully protest. That's with anything. You can't just go out and tear stuff up because you're mad.
But
Listen,
you can't tell me that peaceful protests work when Colin Kaepernick is still one of the best 32 quarterbacks in the world and doesn't have an NFL team.
Donnie P.
They've
Go
been
ahead.
peacefully protesting for 400 freaking years. Burn it down.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Okay, well, okay, so, I mean, when you say burn it down, does that mean, what does that mean? Like,
I
how
mean,
do
the
you-
whole establishment, everything.
Oh.
Whatever they have to do to get equal footing in this world, do it. You know why, Donnie? I don't worry about you when you walk out the door. I don't worry about you being the usual suspect. My kid's dad is black, and I'm not trying to play a card here, but I'm telling you right now, when he walks out that door, I worry every single time because he always fits a description. Always. Of a 6-foot black male that weighs 250 pounds. Always. They stop him. He fits a description of what? There's no call. You know, that doesn't happen. And sometimes there is, but it doesn't. He's light skinned, green eyes. He's 260 pounds. There's a lot of descriptions about him, but he fits the black male every time, and they'll stop him every time. He moves wrong. He's dead. You know how many times we have been pulled over with him in the car? For no reason, because my tint's too dark.
But
I've
you're
never been
arguing-
pulled over in my
you're-
car by myself and with my tint.
You're arguing
Only when he's
you're
been with me.
arguing with people that agree with you on the, but we don't.
I'm
but we
not
don't-
getting the
but we
message.
don't
I'm trying to get the
we don't
message out
agree-
to
we
people
don't
that are
agree.
listening right
I
now
know, but
because
we-
it's
but-
important.
But we don't agree with the. I don't agree with people walking into Target and running out with. I don't agree with the looting. I don't agree with the violence. I don't agree with that stuff. But
Of
hold
course
on.
you
But
don't.
hold
You're
on.
not the one whose life
So-
is being affected by this.
So Gina, let's say you stole something from me, okay? I'm going to try to give you an example. You're 100% wrong, okay? Now, if I come over to your house and start just beating you in the face 100 times, at some point I'm wrong. So
here's the thing about it.
Wait,
You
hold on, let me finish.
already beat me in the face, and then I walked in your house and stole something from you.
But
That's what happened.
let me-
But you're leaving out the part about me getting beat in the face first. They've been beaten for too long now.
But
Since the beginning of since before this country even started.
You're gonna have more people on. I'm telling you, there are people out there right now that be like, I can't believe they're rioting. That's so wrong. Blah blah blah. Those people would 100% be on your side if it was being done peacefully. That's what
Would they?
They are hurting. Yes, they are hurting their.
They
own argument.
wouldn't, and
hold
they
on, hold
aren't.
on, wait,
That's
let me
fact.
Stop. Let me finish. I will tell you this that everyone is on there. Everyone saw that video. There is even the biggest Trumpers I've seen online that still say that cop was wrong. That's when I know.
I've seen
Hold on,
people
wait,
that
let
are
me
defending
finish.
him.
I have. That's well. You talk about focusing on small percentages. It's the exact same thing you're doing because I've seen Trumpers that absolutely said this dude's wrong. 90% of people, sane people, are on their side already. When they start rioting and start knocking,
Because this is one symptom of a huge problem that, like we were talking about yesterday, the systemic racism. It's a big thing. The Central Park lady that was just mean that you guys blew off yesterday. No, that is hand in hand. She did that because she knows that the police will come. They will believe her because she's white. The black man will go to jail because he's black, and
Or
he's
worse.
likely to get hurt, or worse, and he's likely to get hurt. She knew that. She used that as a weapon. This is a systemic problem that is not going to go
You're
away
not-
because this one police officer goes to jail.
But everyone's agreeing. No one's saying it's not a systemic problem. There's not anyone that's saying
That's not. I don't know who
The people-
you know, but that's not true.
Well, the people-
That's absolutely not true.
I disagree. Go ahead, Denny.
There are more people. I do think that there is a shift. I do think there's a
But
movement.
you know,
there is.
we're talking about we have to handle this thing non-violently. Every single history book that I read growing up reveres the people that did the Boston Tea Party as patriots.
But they were throwing tea. They weren't.
Were they not vandalizing stuff? Were they not breaking stuff? Were they not burning stuff down?
Were they not stealing tea?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
And that was because they were being taxed, not because they were being murdered in the streets
Well, that was about
for
money.
400 years without any kind of justice. So
All right,
I mean,
go
it's
ahead. Go ahead,
if
Tifo.
if you can't see where this is coming from, you're just being
Well,
blind.
I'm not saying you can't see it. I'm just saying the movement would go. The movement would be stronger and have more support.
It
if this wasn't
hasn't.
going. I'm not. This incident. I'm sorry. You just said there was movement.
Yeah,
Starting
but that's
right now
not what
with
they're
that
fighting
video.
for.
Oh,
That's
so-
not what
okay,
they're
come on.
protesting
Tifo,
right
go
now.
ahead.
There's nothing historically that backs up your opinion there, Andrew.
Tifo, she even said the way the shift is there. This incident was 100%. That cop was wrong, and 99% of people know it. This was the incident that if you handled it properly and you didn't, you handled it peacefully, everyone would be on your side. This is that incident. Go ahead, Tifo.
No substantial societal change has ever occurred without violence.
Amen. And I hate that. And I wish that wasn't the case. I wish that they didn't have to tear it up. I wish that this didn't have to happen.
Okay,
And-
so
and- oh, go ahead, Doc.
wait. So who does the violence have to be against for it to get right? Like who?
I mean, I would hope nobody, but the problem is that there's going to be people that clash. And I mean, I don't want to wish it on anybody, but it's going to have to be something. And hopefully it's just the police cars and the buildings and Target.
Well, they said I don't think anyone here is advocating for violence.
Right. I don't want it.
No one out here is saying go burn stuff down, go destroy
I mean, I kind of
Target.
did say
But
that.
I know that wasn't your intention though, because no one's actually saying that. But people are saying that we as white people have got to stop telling black people how to get their own equality.
I will never tell a black person what they can and can't do.
And-
I'm not being murdered.
Go ahead, Donnie P.
Well, I don't think anyone should be able to tell anyone how to get their equality. But something like this, like what I think we need to do is search out and just snuff. When I say snuff out, like prosecute and punish
Right.
every action
Well, that's what
on
we
its
want.
own, at one after another. Like this. These guys need to be arrested. They need to be investigated. They need to be prosecuted. They need to be sentenced. And then hopefully it never happens again. But history has told us that something is going to happen again, and then we got to get them even faster and quicker and
Which is what they did
punished.
on
And they
this
know that
incident.
there's real consequences,
Yeah.
and it has to be. That's what I think has to be done. And of course, I got nothing against protesting. I got nothing against people getting their voice out. But I think, in my opinion, you just have to find those bad seeds and get them off the streets.
I agree.
That's what everybody wants.
All right, I agree.
And Donnie, if that had been happening for the past 50 years, there wouldn't be riots right now. But like literally, all the way up until this incident. So we're still seeing how this incident is playing out. It has not worked out in the favor of justice.
All right,
that's what this stuff's
I got a
about.
phone call and then we got to move on. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, good evening, gentlemen. Straight to popular belief, I am a person of color. And one thing I would say, first and foremost, I can appreciate your passion and I can appreciate your energy. I would say to Andrew's point, and this is not necessarily against you. Follow me on my point. I understand your energy, and I get that sentiment, and I'm sure a lot of individuals of color right now are feeling that energy and that they want to lash out. But like you said, Andrew, to your point, that isn't the answer. Denny, I understand that over history, a lot of the activities have revolved around getting violent and getting aggressive. Unfortunately, at this juncture, that's not going to work because there are no amount of violent acts, amount of artillery, amount of anything that you're going to do with the U.S. government right now in any shape or form. So this notion that you're going to go somewhere and rile up and cause destruction, no, that's not going to be an answer. Now, to the extent that what can we do? I want to possibly maybe shock the entire panel and say, tonight, I'm upset at black people because every single one of us right now should be ashamed of ourselves because we're too laissez-faire. The fact that Gina is about to come out of her chest because I can feel her heart beating when she's speaking. And I appreciate that energy. I appreciate that she has a love situation with someone of color, so she probably does feel that fear, knowing that man walks out on the street and his life is in jeopardy. My life is in jeopardy. And again, as we mentioned, we're lighter skinned. Some of our brothers are completely behind the eight ball, without a comment, without a question, just because on sight. So again, the fact that black people are not outraged. I had to stop myself today from going on live because I know I would have gotten overly emotional and I would have said some things and some people would have been probably very uncomfortable. But I saw my young man, Sir Major. It's unfortunate that he's the only guy that I really know, and this man is albino, and a lot of people, for as funny as some people might find that, his true spirit of color shines brighter than anybody. He's the only guy willing to go out here and die if necessary. Because the reality is, if you have to see something like that and you can stand there and watch it and have to evaluate, well, should I protect myself or do I want to get in that? Actually, it's much better to die that way. So your kids can know that you tried to do something about that just in humanity. Forget that I don't want to take away the fact that it's a black man, any man, because you shouldn't do an animal that way. They put Michael Vick. Michael Vick still can't get respect because he killed animals in the same fashion. And it's unfortunate that black people, we're not holding accountable. We're talking about Kaepernick. Kaepernick was cool, but Kaepernick wasn't the right guy. Kaepernick's not in the position for it to count. LeBron James, on the other hand, who we don't ask to do anything, we allow him to put on T-shirts and all this bull crap and stand there at the ESPY and still get these checks. Because, see, black people are still okay with what's going on tonight because they're not going to leave Jeep. They're not going to leave the Lakers. They're not going to stop spending money on Gucci and people who don't even like black people. See, that's not the cop's not the problem. The cop's been there. See, I would invite your audience, I would invite all of you, look up something called the Willie Lynch Letter. Willie Lynch Letter. Lynch. Willie Lynch was brought in to help the other slave owners control the black population that was starting to overwhelm their plantations. What did he tell them to do? He said, we'll set the light-skinned ones against the dark-skinned ones, and they'll fight. So 500 years later, we're at our apex, and we don't give a damn about each other at all because we're not upset. But no, Gina, we can't riot because that's exactly what the play is right here. Because as soon as we start that, that's the easy way to eradicate.
It's an easy way to dismiss. It's an easy way to dismiss.
I'm sorry, Andrew, I didn't mean to take off.
No, you're fine. You're fine, Dre.
We love the perspective.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Dre. I love the perspective. It's just what I was saying, I guess, and Dre put it better. It's an easy way to dismiss the importance and the validity of this when you go to riots.
I understand what you're saying, and I hear what you're saying.
I don't want to go a lot more into this. I don't want to go a lot more in. So if you want to do something quick,
no, just one last little thing. And my whole point is not necessarily, I'm not saying to burn it down. What I'm saying is let them do whatever they need to do. That's all I'm saying. Let the black people work it out. They don't need my input. They don't need, the only thing I am going to do is help them with whatever they tell me I can help them with, and that's that.
Good.
But they definitely need a perspective like Andre Savage's because that was beautifully put.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was. Well said, Andre. Thank you.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Well, in my opinion, which is just mine, I feel like this war, this battle is like fought like in the in the hearts and minds of the individual. And it's like, all we can do is just fight to teach people how to love. I know it doesn't sound like a rallying cry. It doesn't sound like there's action to it, but fear is at the base. When I see violence and I see people going at each other, I see fear at the base of it. I don't care if it's white on black, black on black. I see fear and I see lashing out, and the only way to fight fear is with love and acceptance.
I worry. I'm going to let
Well,
Tiefel.
so, too, Donnie.
I'm going to let Tiefel do you get the last word. I just want to say something real quick. Is that I feel that this country is being stretched to its limits. And I'm not blaming. This has nothing to do with Donald Trump, but I'm saying he's a gas pusher. He's a flamethrower, and just it seems between that, just in general, just him being he's one entity. Then there's the COVID-19 entity, and everyone's just stressed out about that. And then now you have this cop killing, and I just, it feels like America is just really getting tested and stretched to its limits right now. And I don't know how this movie ends. Go ahead, Tiefel.
In the immortal words of Christopher Titus, I'm white and I apologize.
Thank you. All right, that's good. We'll take a break. This portion of the show brought to you by Twice But Nice Resale. And are you apologizing for just you or for all the whites?
I speak for the entire white community.
Thank you.
On
You
that
should.
one.
You need to. All right, Twice But Nice. They all need to apologize. What Twice But all you Twice But Nice retail shop.
I think you need to look in the mirror there, Andrew.
I'm Mexican. Thank you.
With your honky self.
Would you buy and sell baby equipment, toys, books, outerwear, clothes, formula, diapers, and much more to fit your family's needs? They have clothing for boys and girls 0 to 16. They also have Planet Fashion, which is a teen adult section in the store. Brought to you by DMX Lawn and Landscape. We lost Sugar. She broke her computer.
Y'all gonna make me mow my lawn up in here? Up in here.
It looks like she hoped out on her desk, the picture she sent.
I know. She's like her desk just collapsed. So we lost Sugar for the night. But DMX Lawn Landscape and of course Extreme Class Limousine, our good friend Limo Guy, Grocery Guy, errand running guy. He does it all for you. Extreme Class Limousines, and he's just a nice guy. So you put guys all there, and you add nice guy to the end. And there you have Guy. All right. Second half of the show. Let me see. Who I want to say hi to? Angie Klotz says hi, Jake Dickey. Dale Hennigan is listening.
Hello.
Listening from Florida. Deb Ladd is listening. We just had tons of people tonight. Thank you, Sarah Tenney.
Andrew,
Nobody ever says hi, Chris.
I gotta do this. I gotta do this comment that you skipped right on over. I want to know. Ray says, Andrew, tell them how we know each other. LOL. Now I want to hear the story.
Ray and I. Well, Ray's a childhood friend. So, to be honest with you, it's going to sound really bad. My memory is so bad. Like I don't. I mean, I know.
Okay,
Wait, no, stop! Let me stop. Come on, I'm sorry. I have the Bogart. Stop. Let me stop you there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let Ray tell everyone.
Yes, thank you. So if Ray wants to call in at 419-931-6032, Ray, I will give you the floor, and you can say, "Where did my Skype go?" I will give you the floor, and you can say whatever you want, and tell everyone how we met.
Were they star-crossed lovers back in the 80s?
Yeah. But what I find hilarious is you remember the baseball player that you can name drop from childhood,
yes,
but you don't remember poor Ray.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
He will.
I just know a lot of people. I don't
Okay,
know.
Andrew's like 87 and dementia. Come on, you guys, give him a break.
So go ahead, Gina. Go ahead, Colleen.
Only I can pick on my baby.
Yeah. All right. So,
I was doing it before you came along.
That's not how this works.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
But I
At least
think-
Gina's grandfathered in.
But I do things that Gina doesn't do.
Go ahead, Donnie P.
You guys, cut Andrew a break. When you reach a certain level of fame, okay, there's only so much in the. There's only so much data up there.
Is that certain level regional?
I've had so many. Dude, I know. I've
Every new good friend he gets, he forgets an old one.
Yes, there's a maximum for anything.
He's like hit his Facebook capacity, so like nobody else can friend him unless he deletes somebody.
My brain is 1 terabyte, and anything over that, once you add something, you have to delete something. So
Well,
now I'm
his
curious who
good friend
Nigel Barker deleted.
Wait,
well, go ahead,
mute me
go.
real quick.
What?
Oh, now I'm curious. Can anyone read
Can't hear
lips?
you. No, we gotta move on. We can do the show. All right, look, we're gonna do a little segment right now. It's called
unmute me.
Amazon Show and Tell. because Colleen has been shopping on Amazon and it's been driving me effing nuts. Effing nuts. Like, I can't believe it. Today, 3 separate trucks showed up. 3 trucks, not 1 truck.
Wow.
Not 2 trucks. The FedEx truck came
Gang
by.
war on your lawn.
The FedEx guy came by. The UPS guy came by. The mailman, of course, came by. I mean, 3 different sources of packages were coming into this home. And I told Colleen, stop. We don't need any more crap. So if you've ordered something during COVID, this is the COVID-19 Amazon Prime show and tell.
And after Andrew shows his, I get what's that called?
Rebuttal?
No.
Prima nocta.
Shut up. Where I can't get in trouble.
Oh, okay. All
Immunity?
Right. Oh, immunity.
Yes.
Immunity. There you go. Good job. Thank you, Denny.
Words are hard.
We're playing Mad Libs now.
She has to order some words on Amazon.
Okay, so here's what Colleen got me. So I have to admit, see this thing right here? Anyone know what that is?
I have one of those.
An unnecessary knife.
It looks like a weapon in a Saw movie.
A prop from the movie
What's it
Tron.
called? A roller chopper? Is that what it's called?
What did you say, Donnie?
A prop from the movie Tron.
This is actually, Gina got it right. It's a roller chopper, and it's the newest. I haven't used it yet because we just got it, but it's a knife. It's a knife, so you can go like instead of having to like chop.
Was
you
this
just
so
roll it.
hard? This little action right here.
Well, yeah, because you had to chop. This is just rolls it. Boom, 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 boom.
You don't have to lift it, so he
Yeah.
doesn't have to worry about working out at all. He just rolls it.
Shut up, Gina. Dude, this is so I can't wait.
I guarantee
to try
that's the bottom of the junk drawer by the end of the month.
I promise it is. I have one. It's in my.
It's like the slap chop.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh
Gina,
no! I use the crap out of my
Wait,
slap
Gina.
chop.
Gina, you don't use this instead of a knife? Why?
No.
Why?
Well, you just use it and then you'll know.
All right.
Yeah, it looks really dangerous. Next
Like
week.
I feel like Colleen should go get a vegetable right now for you to try this out.
No.
Go ahead, Don.
I don't want to, because then we'll have to see Colleen's first aid kit that she got on Amazon.
For some great radio right there.
That's like Andrew cuts his finger and Colleen just celebrates. Yes, now I get to use my first aid kit. I knew that was going to come in handy.
Okay, who's next?
By the way, real quick, our phone number, if anyone wants to call in like Andre did, it's on the post, but on Facebook, but 419-931-6032, 419-931-6032. Go ahead, Colleen. What do you got?
But you said I can only show one thing.
You can show a couple.
Colleen is way too excited about this segment.
We both are. This is fantastic.
Oh wow!
Because this is probably the most you've used this stuff
ever. I read 5 chapters in like
What?
45 minutes.
Why don't you tell the audience what the book is?
Is this based on Chris's dating life?
Natural disaster?
No, it's Ginger
by Andrew's
Z's.
good friend.
It's Ginger Z's memoir. Hey, I text her and told her how much I loved it.
Yeah, it was good. I haven't seen Colleen read one chapter of anything in 7 years we've been together. She read 5 chapters of that book in one day, and she's like obsessed with it. She says it's amazing. So
Yes, 100%. And then I have self tanner for my legs because every part of me tans but my calves and shins.
I don't know. Your face is looking awfully pale right now too.
That's
though.
because of the light, bro.
Yeah. She's translucent in the legs, like you can see through, like a jellyfish.
Gina, write it down. It was under 10.
I have some. But yeah, send me the link for that because I might need some more.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm big. I have a lot of leg.
Okay.
Show us the shins.
My computer.
Hold on, Donnie's talking. Relax.
I just said show us the shins, but I don't know. That didn't sound right. It didn't feel right coming out. I don't know.
Your shins.
Okay. I have my computer stickers. They're Beauty and the Beast and like hippie ones.
Look what else she got. Look what else she got. See this thing? What do you think this is? I know what you're going to say, so you're going to get it wrong.
Looks like a sex toy.
An earbud holder?
Earbud holder is a good guess, Donnie. Colleen bought, this is how ridiculous this is. They're straw holders. Straws. So you can take your own straw.
Reusable straws.
What? Wait, can we see that straw? What? That is not a straw. What is a noodle? What is that?
Yes, it is.
Mr.
They look like one of those bachelorette penis straws.
Yeah.
And then,
Ew,
I
it's
thought it
so
was
weird.
a sex toy at first. Like a little bullet.
And it's going to come here. Clean the inside of this straw. This is the dumb shit she's buying. All right, Colleen.
What other dumb shit did I buy? I bought you too.
Do you have one more? And you're done.
Well, no,
you better return that one.
I had to share. I did get these for Andrew. He got the whole series of Ginger Z's. So, just saying.
I want to read those when you're done.
Yeah, I can't wait to get started on those.
All I'm saying is everything I purchased wasn't for me.
Okay. All right, Gina, go ahead. What do you got for Amazon?
Okay,
But see, that's what I'm sorry to cut you off, Gina.
okay.
That's what the women do. They'll buy like 90% of the stuff for them, and then be like, "Look here, I got you this little $7 thing, so you can't be mad because of the $1,000 I just spent."
And here's the problem, Denny. Once you accept it, you've accepted every purchase. Like you can't say anything.
Yep. She's smart. You're smart.
So I bought Dub's $160 get out of jail free card. Okay, so I feel like I can't say what because it's his Father's Day present.
But the books were $80 and they were his.
Jesus. All right, so go ahead, Gina. What do you got?
Okay, so I have an Instapot. I have kitchen gadgets. That's my jam. I have an Instapot.
Well, I mean, Instapot is a practical. Like, no one's going to fault you for that.
Right, that was a Christmas gift a couple of years ago for my parents. But I boil eggs in my Instapot because it's easy.
Gadgets.
Push buttons and walk away. But so I have to stack them. So I like play egg Tetris because you can only put this is the normal egg holder. There's only 7 holes, but I'll like stack them up and I'll put them on top of each other. So it's like a big egg pyramid on top of each other.
Oh, that's
How many
awesome.
eggs are you eating in one sitting?
Well, I have a family of 5, and if I'm going to make like egg salad, and the kids eat hard-boiled eggs and all that, so and I do low carb, and eggs are like that's the staple of low carb. So, anyways, I was really getting frustrated because I would have to boil. I'd have to do it like 2 or 3 times, which defeats the whole purpose of an Instapot being fast. So I saw this. And I literally screamed out loud when I saw this because it was on sale and I got it for $10. And Dubs was like, what happened? And I'm like, it's an egg stacker boiler. Like I just made up like a word slurry. And he's like, oh, okay, just order it.
Yeah, whatever.
So this is what I have now.
Wow.
It's
double decker. Triple
Boom.
decker.
Look at that.
Oh, and it goes
Boom.
in.
It's like a tiered wedding cake for eggs.
Yeah.
All the eggs, guys. All the freaking eggs. Egg salad for everybody.
Dude,
Per
I'll be
day.
over.
Yeah, right, Donnie?
I'm super pumped about
What else you got
that.
on
So
there?
how?
But here's the thing: you have to bring your own Tupperware. You can't just take her. You can't expect her
Yeah.
to.
No, I
to
have
pack
that
it for
too
you.
because I order, the Chinese food takeout containers.
Yeah.
I order those on Amazon too. So we have like stacks of those. Yeah. You think Colleen is bad? You have no idea. And you know what's even worse? I use Dub's card. Like he was dumb enough to attach it to my Prime.
Go ahead, Jake.
What?
No.
It takes 10 minutes to boil eggs. Like, why don't you just get water in a big pot? Like,
Because you have to stand there, and I have other things.
no,
to
you
do.
don't. You can walk
Listen,
away from an oven
let me
that's cooking things.
I have ADD, so I need the set it and forget it stuff. And the problem, because I don't have set it and forget it stuff, then I still forget
I
it.
guess I have egg on my face then.
Here's the other annoying thing about women is they'll work themselves into a pretzel to justify every stupid item that they bought. Like they'll never say.
I have never worked myself into a pretzel for any reason.
You just kind of did. You just kind of did. I have ADD. I can't stand at a pot. Go ahead, Colleen.
I would just like to say, Gina, I purchased a lot of things off of Andrew's credit card too because I'm an authorized user on that thing. But I would also like to disclaim that I pay the bill. Well, we pay the bill, but I make sure it gets paid.
Yeah, I don't pay his bill. Yeah. Okay, are you guys ready for my my?
Can I use Andrew's card?
And wait a minute. You said his card is connected to your Prime, and you just bought him a $160 Father's Day gift. So he bought himself a $160 Father's Day gift.
Okay, first of all, I used my card for that.
Sure you did.
But I also used his card to buy my Mother's Day present because he was so surprised at what he got me. It was a great Mother's Day. So, are you guys ready for this is my favorite purchase. This is why we do not eat edibles and Amazon Prime. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I got 2 of them.
She's killing herself. Let's see. You got
This
2
is
of them.
good.
Are you ready?
You got 2 of them. What are they? What is it? A kitty
What
bed?
is it?
It's a windowsill bed for her cat.
Oh, wow.
With my fat ass.
Is there a weight limit on that?
Yeah, up to 40 pounds. That's why I bought them, because I was like, oh my God, my fat cat's can fit.
Your cats are living the lap of luxury.
I didn't think this all the way through.
I thought everybody was still unemployed except me and Chris.
I know we can't afford any of this stuff. And so here's the
That works.
For those
He bought me kitty
sale.
This makes me laugh
Kitty
so
Cell.
hard.
It's called Kitty Cell. For those listening in the podcast, it's basically you connect it to the windowsill and the cat can sit in the window.
But
It's
Gina,
cushioned.
do any of your windows even have sills?
Yeah, they all do. What they're talking about.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Yeah, but don't the cats just use the existing sill already?
No,
No,
because
'cause
they're
they're too
too
fat.
they're too fat, and they fall out. And one time they popped the
All right.
screen out, like and look, they have a whole cat tree back behind me. You see that big huge cat tree?
I feel like this is the most uncluttered area of her house. This is why she sits there all the time.
No, it's just my spot on the couch. I got my ass groove in it.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, you guys. Well, I've been enjoying this.
I don't know how you're gonna. I don't know how you're gonna follow Kitty Sill, but
This is not just going to go to the next level.
He got a pillow so Ashley can sit on it in front of the window.
it's wife Sill.
Ashley Sill?
Wife Sill.
She would actually love that. I mean, if you could work that out.
Speaking of Ashley P, really quick, I thought I liked her, and then I saw pictures of you guys online, and I no longer like her because she popped out just as many kids as me and had a bikini on.
I told her.
She's so tiny.
I told her posting those pics is no way to keep friends.
Nope.
So I'm going to take this about 4 levels up, you guys.
Okay,
Just as you mentioned before, I live with Ashley
Yes.
and my 3 younger daughters, and they all shop on Amazon. Okay, so for example, I got one thing to show you, but there's something I have to tell you after that. All right, so during the quarantine,
I like how I was looking around. Just keeping my head on a swivel.
One of their stuffed animals had a birthday, so we bought about 7 different items for their stuffed animal birthday party, including matching different colored dresses for each of the girls. Here's this right here. This is for the girls to wear to their stuffed animal birthday.
Oh,
party.
you are a good girl, Dad.
I know, right?
Listen to this, you guys. I'm just going to share something with you. As you guys were talking, I just peeked over into my Amazon account. There's 27 things in the cart right now. for a total of $1,003.49.
You better get to selling some cars, bro.
I know.
I'll just read you a couple of highlights, okay? Fancy LED fashion sneakers, 3-drawer dresser set chest, room on the broom, the book, never let unicorn scribble, the book, mermaid nightlight, wrapping paper, a box. Oh my God, a medium movie box.
Just a box?
Hold on, I gotta come back to you guys.
Wait, is Amazon becoming like Aldi where you got to take your own box for your stuff to get shipped to you?
The girls have also learned how to shop on Zillow, so they want to move into a bigger house. So they have a box in my Amazon shopping cart. Oh my God, a Barbie doll, Barbie made to move doll with 22 joints and yoga clothes. Barbie's clothes Chelsea dress up. It goes on and on. TikTok clothes.
You should be happy that they haven't figured out the one-click buy yet.
Exactly. I was going to say, Donnie, is your card saved on there?
Oh yeah, they don't know the password.
Wait,
though.
hold on. Did you say TikTok clothes? Like they need their own wardrobe for TikTok?
Yeah, it's a black. They're black shorts and then a black cutoff tee that says TikTok on it.
I think you should be more worried about Zillow. Like you're gonna come home and like there's gonna be like a mortgage broker sitting in your house.
What's this $185,000 charge on my credit card?
Hey, Donnie.
Dad, what's your credit score?
Donnie, could you have the girls make that into a wish list and shoot me the link? Thank you.
They're gonna like break into your computer and start printing off the last like 3 months of your pay stub.
I'd love to send your girls stuff, but I'm too busy ordering stuff for my cats.
Yeah, right?
Dad, where do you keep your tax information?
Oh my God. All right, does anyone else have anything, or is that it? That was fun.
I got one.
Oh,
I opened up the file that said tax returns 1997, but it was something really, really weird.
Was that mine? What?
Go ahead, Jake.
Okay, so I didn't buy this during quarantine, but I did buy it on Amazon. My ex-girlfriend, I like always have a water bottle that I always take to work, so I can just have constant, something to drink while I'm sitting there, and I don't have to keep, using dirtying glassware and all that stuff. And one night after leaving the bars after work, I left the original water bottle that she got me. I thought I left it in an Uber. So I start panicking because she just got me this, and we had just started dating, and I didn't want her to know how much of a disaster I can be from time to time.
You're trying to hide it. It was
It's more of a fifth date thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So I went on Amazon and I tracked down an identical, perfect bottle that she bought me and ordered it from Amazon and had it delivered like express, like overnight. Spent like $50 on this water bottle so that way she would never find out that I lost it. And then 2 days later, my buddy goes, "Hey man, you left this here at the bar." So then for the rest of our relationship, I had 2 of those bottles.
They multiplied. I don't know. They got wet. I don't know what happened.
They got wet. They're like gremlins.
Yeah, but it was after midnight.
It was so funny because like I was so secretive about finding this bottle on Amazon and getting it shipped and just hiding it, and it was just 3 doors down from where I was.
All right. Well, that was, I like that one. All right. So let's take a break.
Wait, I have a
Go
question.
ahead, Colin.
Did either of the
Which, by the way, here it is. Here's the water bottle.
Well, let's see. Oh,
That's a great looking $50 water bottle.
one of those like Camelbacks or whatever.
That's what your mom has.
Yeah.
Really quick, did either of the
Yeah, well, what
Ashleys
kind of water bottle does she have?
did either of the Ashleys happen to purchase that face shirt, or do they need the link sent again?
Absolutely
know.
not. It's not going to happen.
For those who don't know,
Denny and Donnie's reactions are so different. Like Donnie's like, "Oh, ha ha ha, that'd be funny," and Denny's
Well,
like,
because
I will cut you."
We all know that Donnie would wear a shirt with Ashley's face on it.
Of course.
So proud.
I would as well with Ashley's face. Wait, what? This portion of the show.
You know what?
I just can't wait till these shirts
I'll
end up
wear
at the
one
thrift
with
store.
either. Oh, sorry, Tifo.
I was saying I can't wait till these shirts end up at the Goodwill.
And now, if my Ashley wanted to make me a shirt with her breasts on there, I'd wear those,
dude,
every single time.
But
Do I got to pay $10 for that too?
How funny would it be though if I took that shirt to Goodwill and it made on the rack? People were like, well, I don't know. A random shirt with
Some random fat dude.
And then you
walking around
run
the
into
city with
him
Colleen's
just-
face.
Out in public, you just run into somebody wearing your shirt. It's all right. There's not a lot of people in Toledo as fat as you, so it's gotta. I mean, you'll run into it in the campground where someone's camping to 10.
Is someone sleeping in my shirt?
Shut up. This portion of the show brought to you part by Gloss and Glam by Julianne, your lip sense distributor. Gloss and Glam by Julianne. RCI Interior Design specializing in residential, small commercial, and senior living interior design. Memorable Lights, your memories to light. 3D print lithophanes, basically photos seen through light. They have them in night lights, cube lights, coming soon lampshades. Check them out at memораblelights.us. All right, that's everybody. Anyone got final thoughts before we get out of here? It was a fun show today.
Colleen, Georgia wants the link for the shirt so she can get one with Mike's face on it. Or no, get one for Mike, I mean, with her face.
Absolutely. I will make sure I get that over to her.
Hey, Georgia, if you succeed in making him wear that shirt, I need pictures for blackmail in the future.
Denny, go ahead.
I just want to say, I got to go back to the real world starting Monday. So tomorrow night will be my last show as a regular. I'm going to try to dip in here and there when I can. Just like Jake, but
Yeah.
got to get back to the real world. So you'll make
The real world sucks, by the way.
yeah, but bad.
And you don't have to hurry about coming back, Denny, because with you gone, I move up in the attractiveness meter.
But you're still at the bottom for some reason.
I know. It's weird.
But yeah, so everyone tune in tomorrow. Let's have some fun, and
Oh, man.
it's been a great ride. And
We'll
let's
miss
go
you,
out on a
brother.
bang.
You've been amazing, man. 50 shows. Go ahead, Gina.
Colleen, I need the link too because I want to get one with my cats on it.
Of course.
I'm totally doing it. I don't even care.
That's just sad.
I don't care.
All right.
We're gonna have to get Andrew a show with all of our faces that he can just wear for all the rest of the shows.
I would love that. That would be amazing. All right, you guys.
That's more of an underwear thing.
It was a lot of fun today. Shut up. For Denny Crum, Jake
Gina's
Dickey,
face right there on the right cheek.
Donnie P, Colleen Z.
Gina doesn't want to be
Southside,
anywhere near that cheek.
Gina, Chris Tiefel. I'm Andrew Z. You guys have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Bye, everybody.